I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of. Believe. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. In my heart I have but one desire, and that one is you. No other will do. I've lost all ambition for worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you feel the same, I'll have reached.
What's up, everybody? It's Thursday at 4:20. You know what that means. I'm doing the damn thing. Bo's doing the damn thing. We're doing it like one big, happy, dysfunctional family. This is Nerdy News at 4:20, and I am still your host, a chef by trade and mark by choice. I am the Will Gray, and joining me today is the host of Botch Bots and Chair Shots, Nerdy News at 4:20, NXT on Tap, Boyfriend Time, and the returning, sorry for the interruption, it's our everybody's favorite Ginger Ninja Jaxpo. I fumbled through that because I was like, I'm missing a show. It was the Wolfpack podcast. That's why my brain stopped for a second. I was like, which one did I forget? And it was the Wolfpack. So I apologize. And the Wolfpack podcast, everybody's favorite Ginger Ninja Jaxpo. Jax, how are you?
I'll be honest. I'm not right at 100%. So, but I'm here.
It's good.
I wouldn't miss it.
Today. There's not a lot going on.
Yeah.
Some good trailers, a couple cool articles, but mostly it'll be a really low impact kind of day. But yeah, let's dive right into it. Let's just get going. We'll start, but before we do, we've got to do the business. We appease the algorithmic gods. Twitch.tv/Ribbon City Radio. It is free to do everything except for subscribe, and we will talk about that later at the end of the episode. YouTube.com/Rivet City Radio. It is free to do all the things in all the places like follow, subscribe, unsubscribe, comment, click the bell, do all the things. But Bo, it's time for the host picks. I've got a trailer, AJ's got an article, and you have a rant. Which one do you want to start with?
We'll do the rant last. I'd like to go last today.
All right, let's do AJ's article first.
Okay.
AJ is recovering. The good Lord sent a hurricane to Louisiana, so our brother in arms down there is hope he's doing well, staying dry, staying warm. Coming from comicbook.com and Sean Fallon, Ultimate Beetlejuice 1988 NECA tour guide figure is now on sale. NECA, NECA, I'm assuming that's NECA, has 2 Beetlejuice figure options for fans. Moviegoers have been more than willing to bring Beetlejuice into their lives with Tim Burton's sequel to the 1988 original, and that includes a flood of new merch. I'm just going to show the picture now because this is pretty straightforward, Bo. You and I are both collectors. We both love good merch. Bam. What do you think about those Beetlejuice figures?
I like it. I like it. I have become lately more of a sideshow Hot Toys person. I like the more statue-esque look of their figures, but it's a good figure. They from what I can see, the likeness is there. It looks screen accurate. I'm just not a fan of see how like in the hands you can see the slot where the hands are supposed to move. Or the arms, the elbow joints. Like I've become more into the more statue-based, realistic ones, but that's pretty fucking close.
This is a figure, and you're collecting like miniatures, I think would be the term for it.
1/5 scales and shit like that.
Yeah, no, I'm here for it. I like, as somebody who collects, especially figures, like we've started to get a pretty hefty figure collection. We're well over 20 at this point, and we've got probably close to a dozen, maybe still in boxes, a few autos, like into figures. Like that's one of our things we're starting to do a lot of, and I like it. But my look at it is like, if I'm collecting a wrestling figure, that's different than wanting to collect like a movie, a piece of movie memorabilia. Like when we were at the store a few weeks ago, the Hot Toys, like those look like scale replicas of what came from the movies. You know what I mean? Like the one that was like Peter Parker, but it was Tom Holland, Spider-Man taking the mask off. It looked like Tom Holland taking the mask off. And to me, that's a different kind of collection. If I was going to collect a figure like this Beetlejuice, it looks like a great figure. I would want to get my hands on it and touch it. Like, for instance, the AEW figures. They have that weird joint here
in the ribs.
Yeah, so they can like bend. That extra point of articulation for someone who takes them out of the box and displays them makes them harder to display than WWE figures who don't have that extra point of articulation in the ribs. It's weird. Just talking fucking random display and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, it's figures, and like I have 3 categories. I have figures, do you unbox, fuck with them? It doesn't make a difference. Then I have figures that I'd like to keep in the box. You know, I mean, it's okay to keep figures in the box. And then I have figures that are like screen accurate, like Hot Toys, an example. Those are what I've started recently getting into, and the craftsmanship and the work done on these figures, ridiculous. I'm trying to show you something real quick.
One of the Hot Toys I recently looked at was one of the Last Ronin, where the Ninja Turtle toys. All right, put it up, I'll share it. And that was always impressive to me when I saw that. I was like, the detail of what it took to make that, and the fact that each miniature is handmade. Yeah,
like real clothing. It comes with the different faces. Like it's just ridiculously done.
No
good,
shout
in
outs.
My opinion. I'm gonna exit out of it. It's just done ridiculously good, in my opinion.
But that's one of those things where you're not buying a toy, you're buying the collectible.
Yeah.
Versus some of these could be seen as like, okay, people are just going to buy fucking toys. All right, my host pick is a 60-second trailer for The Legends of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Because again, I had no ideas this dropped 9 days ago during the fiasco of all the Nintendo stuff, the Nintendo Directs. But they're dropping a new Legends of Zelda, and Bo, I be fucking dipped. You know what they're doing in this one?
What are they doing?
You actually get to be Zelda in this
For
one.
fuck's sakes, it only took them how many years?
40 years.
You might think there's a right or wrong way
Legends
to
of
do
Zelda.
things.
Whoa. I just learned to fish.
Get him, buddy.
But in Hyrule, there's only your way.
I didn't know Zelda could do that.
You can take the same thing
I'm floating.
and make it your thing. You can overcome the same obstacle.
I know, Dad Hat. Nobody's perfect.
In
I
more
also don't
ways
like
than one.
stink, but you still love me.
What'd you do? Whoa.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Because in The Legend of Zelda,
This
Echoes
looks
of
to
Wisdom,
me
the best way to play is
like
your way.
they took
Only on Nintendo
the Wind
Switch.
Waker and the Phantom Hourglass and added the aspects of the Tears of the Kingdom, the most recent one. So I'm here for it. While Bill finishes his phone call, I'm going to set up the next one. The next one we're going to be watching is a trailer for a movie called Saturday Night. Back. Any thoughts on the Legends of Zelda trailer? I know you're not a big Zelda fan. That one was
I'm
for
probably
me.
not going to play it.
No, I think it's awesome. I'm going to play the
I
shit
hate-
out of it.
I hate to do this, Will. This is not my intentions, but I just got a phone call. Everything is okay.
Uh-huh.
I just, times are conflicting, and I have to bounce, dude. I'm so fucking sorry.
No worries, man. Take care of you.
Yeah, it's not, everything is okay. No one's hurt. No one's going to the hospital. I'll be honest. Pops met a guy at a gas station, and he's coming to get a fucking log splitter in the middle of what I'm doing. Like, he doesn't consider anyone else but himself, is what
Fair
I'm saying.
enough. I'm going to keep rolling and watch some trailers. And hang
Just
out.
put me in the back. I might be in and out, dude. I don't know.
If you come back, I'll put you back up. And if not, then we'll figure it out. It's not a big deal.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bubba.
All right, man. No worries.
All right.
So Saturday night is the new Saturday night trailer for a look at the upcoming movie starring Willem Dafoe, Matthew Rice, and J.K. Simmons. At 11:30 on October 11th, a group of young comedians and writers changed television forever. This is the an updated trailer for the new Saturday Night Live movie that's coming out.
Okay, let's see if we can get through one of these skits.
Sketches. Davey, please.
Okay, ready, come away? Oh!
Dad did send me this. You are a true sir.
My name is Lord Michaels. I'm the producer and creator of Saturday Night. We're excited because there's never been a television show like this.
Okay, but what kind of show is it, Lauren? Do you even know what the show is?
Did anyone ask Edison what a light bulb was before he harnessed electricity?
That's a
Who are you in
ballsy
the
statement to make.
Chevy Chase, Gilda Radner, Dan Ike. How the fuck do you pronounce this?
Roy, these can't be the right size.
Yeah, you're right. They should be a little bit smaller.
Whoa. Those are some shorts right there.
And now, weekend update.
Good evening. Gentlemen, how long have you been standing there?
Long enough.
They want you to fail. They're betting on it.
That's logical, Dick. That's why they're paying us all to be here.
NBC makes
I'm more
money
excited
from
about this than
movies
Deadpool and Wolverine, Beetlejuice, and Wicked combined. That's big.
I'm
I'm looking forward to this a lot as a Saturday Night Live fan because some of the stuff they did during the show and its history, I think will be cool, and like to learn the build up to that the first night and everything. Like that'll be awesome.
Christ.
Your kids aren't ready for prime time.
Everyone down to the 8th floor now!
What is this?
That was kind of exciting.
We need to let the audience in.
And you think about the people who got their start from Saturday Night Live, like John Belushi and Dan Aykroyd, even fucking later with like Will Ferrell and some of these guys, Amy Poehler.
Just have to make it to air.
Live from New York.
The writers tied a belt around Big Bird's neck and hung him from my dressing room door.
Hey, I heard about Big Bird. So sorry. Autoerotic asphyxiation. Who knew?
Autoerotic asphyxiation. Let me go ahead and pull up another trailer because I'm just going to plow through these trailers. This is from Netflix. This is for Culinary Class Wars, a culinary class war among 100 cooks in which the hidden masters challenge the star chefs, fiercely competing to become the best in Korea. I still own the first season of SNL on DVD and love it. It's some of the best like skit comedy there is. Like without that, we would have never gotten All Out and stuff like that on Nickelodeon that helped define our childhoods in a lot of ways.
야, 오늘 서울 레스토랑 다 문 닫는 날이야?
지금부터 당신의 계급이 정해집니다.
오, 야, 씨 뭐야 이거?
여기 계실 분이 아닌데 왜?
말도 안 돼.
이거는 밸런스 파괴가 아닌가?
Edward Lee's a badass.
재수없다. 마술로는 바로 배틀 떠도 자신 있는데.
위에서 내려다보고 있겠다는 거야?
제가 이기려고 나온 거예요.
내가 질 것 같아? 한 번만 제껴보자.
수절 반란을 보여주겠다.
누가 내 음식을 판단할까? 누가 감히? 준비되셨어요? 먹다가 나 뱉었어요. 제 기준에는
I like the idea of blind taste testing too. That's fucking amazing.
오로지 맛에만 중점을 두도록 하겠습니다.
요리 계급 전쟁. 흑백 요리사.
I'm gonna watch the shit out of that. I think the idea of having renowned chefs versus unknown chefs are kind of cool. This is for Flappy Bird. Remember Flappy Bird from like 10 years ago?
The latest gaming sensation, Flappy Bird.
Flappy Bird. Why is it so hard? Downloaded more than 50 million times.
It is the number one app
in over 100 countries.
It's a global sensation.
And people going crazy by the addictive nature of the game.
Until suddenly it was game over.
The mobile game Flappy Bird has been taken off the Apple App Store and Google.
Users across social media expressing their disappointment.
You can't play Flappy Bird anymore.
Rest in peace.
This is your captain speaking. If you look out to your left, you'll see a beautiful view of the Grand Canyon.
Told you we could fly!
Oh, the sun cruise,
Crush! You're not going to like this.
No, I can absolutely.
Hey, Hex. How are you?
Who sent that thing?
My creator.
Of course.
Bo had something. He's dropped out. He'll be back maybe in a few minutes.
They were running.
So I'm just watching trailers and talking about them. How are you?
What's his name then? No. We have something he needs.
Part of me really, 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 really hopes that this is a good movie for Sony's sake. Because if this blows and they don't do a good job finishing the Venom saga out, then this is their last hope of the video game. Like, or not a video game, in the superhero genre.
We've come a long way, you and me.
They're okay. They're on the better side of the Sony Entertainment, in my opinion. I think they're the better of the Sony movies. I didn't care much for the Amazing Spider-Man, the Andrew Garfield shit. I didn't care much for him. And Tobey Maguire, in my opinion, is maybe the best Spider-Man. But that's a topic for another conversation.
Where you have to make a sacrifice.
Eddie, I'm with you to the end.
No, this is all the money that we have.
What is this feeling? It's like
This feeling?
It's like all of my problems have gone away.
So Venom's addicted to gambling. That's dope.
You keep walking for it.
Eddie, I need more money.
This is the franchise. I hate it when they don't really tell you anything. They just talk about Max.
Another 83 days, and then we're done. Let's savor every moment.
Christ, what a mess.
Not panicking. Just take 5, everyone! Everything's exploding at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and the movie is a scrotum resting on a razor's edge.
The studio man is coming.
Welcome to the future of getting reamed out.
Hey, team, what's up?
Fuck. I've eaten a lot of shit for this movie. A subway foot long, but of turds.
Oh my god.
A subway foot long full of turds.
Internalize our panic.
That's a great way to describe it.
Everything okay?
Everything's completely amazing.
Be straight with me. Do you buy me as a guy who can make earthquakes happen?
You're the greatest actor who ever lived. Really? Don't make me repeat myself, because I won't.
Why aren't we shooting, son? What else do I need to know?
Holy fucking shit, the studio's on fire! Okay, it's just some houses. We're back, everyone. We must shoot. We will shoot.
What's up, AJ? Glad you got power back. Good to see you. Thank you for subscribing.
Busy with your shitty movie for masturbating fuck nerds. Crying face emoji, crying face emoji, crying face emoji.
What a day.
The franchise. He had to take care of something. He said he may be back in a minute. I'm just going to finish watching through the trailers and call it a day. This is Unsolved Mysteries. This is going to be dope as shit. Everybody remembers Unsolved Mysteries, right?
Every time I think about this case, I get angry. That could have been any one of us.
If either one of you, viewer Hex, either one wanted to hop in, you could. The link is in the
Down here
Discord.
with the attitude that we've spent a couple of days down and get to the bottom of it, and that would be the end of it.
We were wrong.
It was broad daylight in a well-traveled area. Nobody saw anything.
Why now? Why Kate?
Go AJ.
I started to hear things.
Spirits of the dead are something that should not be trusted at all.
There's still things that we can do. There's still investigative tracks we can follow.
When you start talking
AJ
about
Hoover, everybody. What's up, AJ?
mystery.
Not much. Thankful I got power back.
Dude, I'm glad you guys are okay. I gave you a shout out at the first of the episode.
Yeah. We were very lucky compared to New Orleans, Terrebonne, and then there was another parish in Louisiana that got it bad. 300,000 people without power throughout the whole state.
Holy shit.
It took almost the same exact path as Hurricane Katrina.
I
Like
was
it
down
came
there.
on and did this and did this and then straight up.
Yeah. I went down there right before Katrina for the first time, and I've been down there a few times afterwards. Yeah, Heck says she was worried it was heading straight for us here.
It was.
It was kind of intense. I was checking in with both of you almost daily. Tuesday.
I tried to send you every single time they post a track update. I'd send it to you.
I was like, because you and her were both down there in the heart of it, and it looked like it was heading straight towards you. So I was like daily. And the funny thing is, like, Bo had one earlier in the year, I think, right at the beginning of hurricane season that went towards Jacksonville. So I was checking in him regularly, and then this one with you guys. So I was like, this is the first time in my life where I've like actively watched hurricane cycles. So
And it came up to a little bit of Tennessee, the west side of Tennessee too.
It rained here all day. It only just recently, within the last hour or two, stopped raining.
Yeah.
I saved this article. This almost was my host pick, so I'll do it with you while you're here. Coming from Ryan Dinsdale, big friend of the show over at IGN. Thieves allegedly steal $70,000 worth of Pokemon cards after asking store staff which ones were their most valuable. Thieves are Ryan Dinsdale, Ryan D in the house. As reported, Thieves are once again targeting the Pokemon trading card game with a duo in Japan, allegedly making off with $70,000 worth of cards after asking staff which ones were valuable. Pokemon card thefts are on the rise given how valuable some cards are, the rarest sold in 2022 for more than $5 million. But
that was the Logan Paul card.
Yeah. But as a tens of thousands,
the illustrator card, the Pikachu illustrator card, I remember.
But as of tens of thousands of individual cards exist, not to mention countless copies of most of them, it's hard to differentiate between the good cardboard and the bad.
Yeah.
So what do you think, man? These guys went in, they asked the vendors which were their most valuable cards. Then they went back after the store shut down and robbed the store blind, taking their most valuable Pokemon cards.
People are getting bolder and bolder with what they want when they're stealing. I can say that much.
That's a very isolated sell. Like, you can't steal a $50,000 Pokemon card and then turn around and flip it on the aftermarket, because it's not like there were 100 of them. You know what I mean?
That, and then because they've had this happen with baseball cards recently within the last year, they had a pallet of certain players' cards get stolen, so they marked it with all the sellers to where it's marked as stolen.
Yeah.
If it gets posted on eBay or your auction sites.
The same thing happened in the whiskey industry. You can watch it on Netflix now. It was a show. It's called Heist. And they talked about it at the Buffalo Trace Distillery, where a few of their security guards got so bold, they started by taking a few bottles and then selling to them friends cheap. And then it got to where they were taking entire barrels and bottling it at home. And it was like Pappy Van Winkle 23 year and shit, stuff that sells for $4,000 and $5,000 and $6,000 a bottle. And they were selling it on the secondary market for like $500 and $600. So there was this flood of this super expensive whiskey. And now, multiple years removed from it, nobody knows, is this the stolen Pappy or is this the real Pappy? Because the stolen Pappy, there's only a few ways to differentiate between them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, like, and you don't know if you're getting ripped off or not, because some of these guys got that stolen Pappy for a fraction of the cost, and now they're selling for $6,000 a bottle. And Pokemon cards are a lot of times the same way.
Speaking of trading cards, they just had a big Yu-Gi-Oh tournament for one of the video games of it, and a celebrity won it, and then he unmasked at the end. It was Zayn Malik from One Direction.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This was for Bo. Are you a Star Wars guy?
Not really. I put on. I don't really put on there for me. I just do it for y'all.
Okay. Well, fuck that. We're gonna watch this trailer. I wanted to watch this. This is for Salem's Lot. It looked like a horror movie. It's on Max. Let's watch it and see.
Horror is my least favorite genre.
Well, bud, you signed up.
I know.
I've always written
Jeepers Creepers scared me one time, and I've never watched a horror movie since.
that are so terrible.
I changed the channel whenever a trailer comes up. I will not watch it.
Uh-oh. I won't make you watch more than this one then.
I ain't worried about it.
I'm here for research.
What exactly?
Yeah, we just got done hooking all of our power cords back up for my AC units for my camper.
Have you noticed anything?
I was like, I gotta hurry up. My mom was like, "Go take your shower." I was like, I'll do it later. I still got to finish unpacking. Yeah, because we had to make 2 trips from my sister's house to here to bring the stuff back. They bring the first load back with all the freezer stuff because we had power at the time when they left.
Unusual experiences.
And then when they got back and they got everything put away, and then he turned the AC unit on in their camper, they lose power. So he had to hurry. He had to hurry up, get back to there because we still had the generators all the way over at my sister's, and she never lost power.
Not once in the whole storm?
Nope.
I have no idea.
It might have flickered, like you see, like make you think your eyes blink, but that's it.
Huh.
Here, we'd lose it for about 5 minutes, come back on. Lose it for 5 minutes, come back on.
This is not a disease you can catch.
But we had a way to tell because we have cameras that run off of Wi-Fi, but we also have like a LED light strip under the carport to light up under there. So we left it on when we left yesterday morning.
Don't fight back. They'll come for us eventually.
Things have gone bad in the lot now.
They had an oil rig off the coast get us a wind gust of 102.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Sustained was like 95.
That's wild.
And that was maybe 100 miles off the coast when they had that yesterday.
Damn, dude.
This is definitely a 0% chance.
0% chance. I don't know. I might watch it. I've watched almost all of Stephen King's other stuff. Salem's Lot's not one of the books I read, though.
I might watch a trailer for my mom to put stuff on the list for her, but that's about it. I do not watch horror movies.
The new Call of Duty mobile stuff they're releasing.
Yeah. I played it when it first came out, then that was it.
This is for the Halloween season and stuff. They're putting out a whole season for it.
Yeah.
There may still be survivors.
Did you play the Donald Trump trailer yet?
No, where's it at?
It's called The Apprentice. I think I sent it on the Instagram group chat. I put most of my stuff there now. There's like 3 or 4 different trailers I put there. Plus my host pick was in there too.
I thought I pulled them.
Yeah, it's called The Apprentice. It's like his life story.
Everyone fall back! Repeat, fall back!
I don't really like clowns. I'm not scared of clowns. I just don't like them.
Yeah. And I will be able to do Sunday's episode.
Nice, okay.
I still got to finish coming up with my top 5 though. I've only got 3. It comes out next Wednesday. 6 days.
All right, this is The Apprentice. This is the last one I got pulled, and then we'll call it. I appreciate you hopping on with me. I just pounded through these trailers. This is the Donald Trump story. I'm curious to see how they do this.
Hello, this is Donald Trump from Mr. Cohn. Thank you so much.
Donald who?
Roy Cohn, nice to meet you.
The Roy Cohn from all the pictures. Yeah, you're brutal.
Guilty as charged. Roy Cohn is a crook. He's been indicted 3 times. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. People, they hire me because I'm a winner.
How do you win?
The first rule is the simplest: attack, attack.
Yeah, they just released the first look of the guy who's playing Donald Trump.
In the world. It's gonna be
That clip
Yeah.
right there is the clip they released last week.
Yeah, Sebastian Stan.
Yeah.
Deny everything.
I was trying to find the clip for last Thursday's episode. That's when I started seeing stuff about it.
Claim victory and never admit defeat. I record everything in case I need
Did you? There was a trailer that just came out today. I'm trying to remember what it was.
to win.
My camera will freeze for just a second so I can go find it.
Okay.
You're losers. You're over leveraged and have debt up to your ears. I know what I'm talking.
Have a look at yourself. You're getting ugly.
Don't you forget, I made you.
We have a brand new campaign slogan. Let's make America great again.
It was the Venom trailer.
Yeah, I got the Venom trailer. We watched it.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was the last one I put in there.
Yeah, I grabbed that one. All right, that's it. I appreciate you, AJ. Is there anything you want to say before we plug and go home?
No, not really. I got to finish unpacking. Pretty much it.
All right, man. I appreciate you hanging out with me. We are your favorite wrestlers' favorite wrestling podcast. We are Botch Bots and Chair Shots, Nerdy News, and Rivet City Radio. Remember to follow us anywhere you do anything on the internet. You can check a couple links in all the descriptions. One is for Discord, that is direct link to all the host producers and minds behind Rivet City Radio and Off the Top Media. The other is your merch link for the hats and the shirts and the boxers with Bo's face on them. Most importantly is your Amazon Prime subscription. Remember to give it to us, give it to Creation World, give it to She Elite Showcase, or any of my friends, just as long as Jeff Bezos doesn't get it. AJ, anything for the class?
I got to work it out with Scals, but Tuesday I should be filling in for Bo on NXT on Tap.
Look at that. AJ's doing work all the way across the brand.
Because he's got the Jelly Roll concert, and I did last Tuesday's episode. That's why I wasn't in the watch along with you. I was on NXT on Tap live for the whole 2 hours.
Hell yeah.
And then Sunday I make my debut on Botch Bots.
We will be doing that Sunday at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. We're going to be just dissecting the PWI Top 500 and news and rumors, and we're going to be doing our Mount Rushmore of wrestling debuts for the official, unofficial executive producer of Rivet City Radio and Nerdy News at 420, our boy AJ Hoover. I am The Will Gray. Thanks for stopping by and listening, my people.